For seniors managing diabetes, the world of healthy eating can feel like a confusing, frustrating maze. But what if I told you that some of the most powerful tools for reversing this condition are not expensive drugs, but simple, delicious whole grain meals? What happens when diabetics ignore the power of the right whole grains, leading to nerve pain and even amputation? Nearly 70% of diabetics will develop some form of neuropathy, often because their diets lack the specific fibers and minerals needed to protect their nerves. This oversight accelerates the disease, turning a manageable condition into a life-threatening reality. But here's the truth. You can fight back. The 9 whole grain meals in this video are not just food, they are medicine. They are designed to stabilize your blood sugar, improve your insulin sensitivity, and protect your body from complications. These are simple, affordable meals that put you back in control of your health. And I'm saving the best for last. The number 1 meal on this list is so powerful, it's at the heart of a diet studied by the Mayo Clinic for its extraordinary ability to reduce cardiovascular risk in diabetics by over 30%. It's a meal that rewires your body's response to sugar, and it's likely not what you think. So, let's begin our countdown and discover the simple secrets to reclaiming your health, starting with number 9. Number 9, turkey and avocado on whole grain bread. The simple sandwich savior. That classic lunchtime sandwich, often dismissed as boring, can be a powerhouse for blood sugar control when built correctly. The secret lies in the slow-release energy from true whole grain bread. Its high fiber content prevents the sharp spike in blood sugar that you get from white bread, giving your body a steady, manageable stream of glucose to work with. It also contains a healthy dose of monounsaturated fats from the avocado. These fats are crucial for improving insulin sensitivity, essentially helping your cells hear insulin signal more clearly, a key challenge for anyone over 60 with diabetes. Plus, the lean protein from turkey helps maintain muscle mass, which is vital for metabolic health. The more muscle you have, the more places your body has to store glucose instead of letting it linger in your bloodstream. Now, here's how to make it work for you. Start with 2 slices of 100% whole grain or whole wheat bread. Look for brands where the first ingredient is a whole grain. A simple smear of ripe avocado, about a quarter of the fruit, provides the healthy fats and creamy texture. Layer on 3 to 4 ounces of roasted, low-sodium turkey breast. You can add crisp lettuce and tomato for extra nutrients. This is the perfect lunch. It's satisfying, prevents the afternoon energy crash, and keeps your blood sugar stable for hours. For a creative twist, you can toast the bread and add a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning to the avocado. Or, mash the avocado with a squeeze of lime juice and cilantro for a zesty spread. The best time to enjoy this meal is midday. It provides sustained energy without the post-meal spike, which is crucial for preventing afternoon fatigue and cravings. Pair it with a side of fresh vegetable sticks like cucumbers or bell peppers. Avoid pairing it with chips or sugary drinks, which will undo all the benefits. And a word of caution, be mindful of processed deli meats. Many are high in sodium and nitrates. Opt for freshly roasted turkey when possible. Stick to a standard serving of 3 to 4 ounces of protein to keep the meal balanced. This isn't a meal to eat every single day, but 2 to 3 times a week is a fantastic strategy. But as good as a simple sandwich is, our next meal takes us into the heart of comforting, plant-based power. Number 8, savory black beans and brown rice. The fiber-fueled foundation. This humble dish, a staple in many cultures, is a masterclass in blood sugar management disguised as simple comfort food. Its power comes from the perfect synergy between brown rice's complex carbohydrates and black beans' incredible fiber content. This combination slows down digestion to a crawl, ensuring that glucose enters your bloodstream slowly and steadily, preventing any sudden blood sugar spikes. Each cup of black beans delivers around 15 grams of fiber. This fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which in turn produce short-chain fatty acids that have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation system-wide. Beyond fiber, this meal is packed with magnesium and potassium. These minerals are critical for proper insulin function and blood pressure regulation, two major concerns for diabetics, especially after 60. So, let's talk about putting this into practice. The simplest way is to cook a batch of brown rice and canned, low-sodium black beans at the beginning of the week. A serving is about half a cup of rice topped with half a cup of beans. It's a warm, hearty meal that keeps you full for hours. For a creative twist, use this combination as a base for a burrito bowl. Just add some salsa, a dollop of Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, and some shredded lettuce. You can also mash the beans to make a healthy dip for raw vegetables. This meal is ideal for lunch or an early dinner. Eating it earlier in the day gives your body ample time to process the carbohydrates efficiently. Always pair it with a source of healthy fat, like a few slices of avocado or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. This further slows glucose absorption. Avoid adding high-sugar sauces or cheese. And here's a crucial tip: portion control is key. While healthy, this is a carb-dense meal. Stick to about 1 cup total serving size. Rinsing canned beans before use can also reduce the sodium content significantly. Enjoy this powerful meal 2 to 3 times a week. Now, let's move from a savory staple to a breakfast classic that can actually help your blood sugar. Number 7. Buckwheat pancakes with fresh berries. The breakfast revolution. Forget the sugary, white flour pancakes that send your blood sugar soaring. Buckwheat pancakes are a different breed entirely. The magic of buckwheat is that it's not actually wheat, it's a seed. It has a significantly lower glycemic index than traditional flour, and it's packed with a unique antioxidant called rutin, which has been studied for its ability to strengthen blood vessels and improve circulation. On top of that, buckwheat is a fantastic source of magnesium, with about 86 milligrams in a single serving. Magnesium is like a spark plug for hundreds of reactions in your body, including the ones that help your cells use insulin effectively. Topping these pancakes with fresh berries adds another layer of defense. Berries are low in sugar but high in fiber and anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their rich color, which have been shown to reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. Here's how you bring this to your breakfast table. Start with a good quality buckwheat pancake mix, or make your own with buckwheat flour. Prepare a short stack of 2 or 3 small pancakes. The key is to enjoy their rich, nutty flavor without needing syrup. A handful of fresh or frozen berries, like blueberries or raspberries, is the perfect topping. The natural sweetness and fiber are all you need. For a creative spin, add a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt for a protein boost, or a sprinkle of cinnamon, which has its own blood sugar balancing properties. This is a breakfast meal, through and through. It sets you up for a day of stable energy, unlike traditional carb-heavy breakfasts. Make sure to pair it with a protein source, like that Greek yogurt or a side of scrambled eggs, to make it a complete, balanced meal. Avoid drenching them in syrup or honey. Even natural sugars can cause a spike. If you need extra sweetness, a tiny bit of stevia or monk fruit is a safer option. Stick to a serving of 2 to 3 4-inch pancakes. This isn't a daily breakfast, but it's a wonderful, healthy treat to enjoy once or twice a week. From a breakfast revolution, we now turn to a dinner staple that gets a powerful, diabetes-friendly makeover. Number 6. Whole wheat pasta with lentil bolognese. The hearty Italian healer. Imagine a rich, satisfying pasta dish that actually lowers your blood sugar. That's exactly what this is. The key is swapping refined white pasta for 100% whole wheat pasta. The extra fiber dramatically slows the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing the dreaded post-pasta blood sugar roller coaster. It turns a forbidden food into a manageable one. But the real genius is replacing the meat with lentils. Lentils are a low glycemic index food packed with an astonishing 16 grams of fiber and 18 grams of protein per cup, a combination that promotes satiety and keeps blood sugar rock steady for hours. Lentils are also rich in soluble fiber, which forms a gel-like substance in your digestive tract. This gel traps carbohydrates, slowing their absorption and leading to a much gentler blood sugar response. So, how do you make this comforting meal? Simply prepare your favorite bolognese sauce, but instead of ground meat, simmer 1 cup of cooked brown or green lentils in the sauce. Serve about 1 cup of the lentil bolognese over 1 cup of cooked whole wheat pasta. It's deeply flavorful and incredibly filling. For a creative touch, stir in some finely chopped spinach or mushrooms into the sauce for extra nutrients. A sprinkle of nutritional yeast can add a cheesy flavor without the fat and calories of real cheese. This is a perfect dinner meal. Its high fiber and protein content will keep you full throughout the evening, preventing late-night snacking. Always serve it with a large side salad with a light vinaigrette. The raw vegetables add even more fiber and help with digestion. Avoid garlic bread or other refined carbs on the side. The pasta is your carbohydrate for the meal. A serving size of 1 cup of pasta with 1 cup of sauce is ample. Overeating even whole grains can still raise blood sugar. Enjoy this hearty meal once a week as a satisfying and healthy alternative to traditional pasta night. Now, we move from Italy to a classic American breakfast that, when done right, is one of the best things you can eat. Number 5, hearty steel-cut oats with walnuts. The morning stabilizer. This isn't your instant, sugary oatmeal. Steel-cut oats are the whole grain in its least processed form, and they are a game-changer. The primary benefit comes from a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When you eat steel-cut oats, this beta-glucan forms a thick gel in your gut, which significantly slows the emptying of your stomach and the absorption of glucose into your blood. Adding walnuts provides a crucial dose of healthy fats and protein. The fats, particularly omega-3s, help reduce inflammation, a chronic issue in diabetes. The protein and fat combination further slows down carbohydrate absorption from the oats. This meal isn't just about slowing sugar. Studies have shown that regular consumption of beta-glucan can lower both total and LDL cholesterol, offering powerful protection for your heart, which is especially vulnerable when you have diabetes. Here's the simple way to prepare it. Cook a serving of steel-cut oats, about half a cup dry, according to the package directions. It takes longer than rolled oats, but it's worth it. Top it with a small handful of chopped walnuts, about 1/4 cup. The creamy oats and crunchy nuts are a perfect pair. For a creative variation, stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds while the oats are cooking to add even more fiber and omega-3s. A dash of cinnamon can also enhance flavor and provide additional blood sugar benefits. This is the ideal breakfast. It digests slowly, providing steady energy throughout the morning and preventing the mid-morning slump that leads to poor food choices. To make it a truly balanced meal, consider adding a scoop of unflavored protein powder. Avoid adding sugar, maple syrup, or even large amounts of dried fruit. These can quickly turn a healthy meal into a sugar bomb. Stick to a 1 cup cooked portion. It's incredibly filling, so a small portion goes a long way. This can be a daily breakfast, a true cornerstone of a diabetes-reversing diet. From a hearty American breakfast, we travel to the sunny Mediterranean for our next powerhouse meal. Number 4, Mediterranean quinoa salad with chickpeas. The cellular protector. This vibrant salad is more than just a light meal, it's a strategic assault on insulin resistance and inflammation. Quinoa is a standout because it's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. This protein, combined with its high fiber content, makes it incredibly effective at stabilizing blood sugar levels. The addition of chickpeas provides another layer of low glycemic fiber and protein. But they also offer resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that resists digestion and acts like soluble fiber, feeding your healthy gut bacteria and improving insulin sensitivity. This salad is also typically dressed with olive oil, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet. The oleic acid in olive oil is a powerful anti-inflammatory fat that helps protect your cells from the damage caused by high blood sugar. So, how do you bring this to your plate? Combine 1 cup of cooked and cooled quinoa with half a cup of canned, rinsed chickpeas. Add chopped cucumber, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of feta cheese. Dress it with a simple mix of olive oil, lemon juice, and oregano. For a creative twist, add some chopped Kalamata olives or roasted red peppers for more flavor and antioxidants. You can also stir in some fresh parsley or mint. This salad makes for a perfect, refreshing lunch or a light dinner. It won't weigh you down but will keep you satisfied and your blood sugar stable. Pair it with a small piece of grilled chicken or fish to boost the protein even more. Be mindful of the dressing. Avoid creamy, store-bought dressings that can be high in sugar and unhealthy fats. Stick to olive oil and lemon juice. And watch the feta cheese portion. While flavorful, it can be high in sodium. A 1.5 cup serving is a good meal size. This is a meal you can enjoy several times a week, especially in warmer weather. Now, we're entering our top 3. These meals are exceptionally powerful, and our next one is a true ancient grain. Number 3, roasted chicken with farro and greens. The ancient grain powerhouse. This is a meal that feels both rustic and sophisticated, and its benefits for diabetics are profound, rooted in the wisdom of ancient grains. Farro is the star here. It's an ancient wheat grain that is exceptionally high in fiber, protein, and nutrients like magnesium and zinc. Its complex carbs break down very slowly, providing a long, steady release of energy without spiking blood sugar. Pairing farro with lean protein from roasted chicken creates a powerful 1-2 punch. The protein further slows the digestion of the carbohydrates and provides the essential amino acids your body needs for repair and muscle maintenance. Adding greens, like kale or spinach, wilted into the warm farro, provides a boost of vitamins and antioxidants. These greens also contain nitrates, which can help improve blood flow and lower blood pressure, a critical benefit for cardiovascular health. Here's the best way to enjoy it. Prepare a simple roasted chicken breast, seasoned with herbs like rosemary and thyme. Cook the farro according to package directions. It will have a delightful, chewy texture. A serving is about 3 to 4 ounces of chicken with 1 cup of cooked farro. For a simple and delicious preparation, toss the warm, cooked farro with a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and a big handful of arugula or spinach. The heat will wilt the greens slightly. You can also add some toasted nuts or sun-dried tomatoes for extra flavor and texture. This is an ideal dinner. It's substantial enough to be satisfying but balanced enough to ensure you wake up with stable blood sugar. Try to make half of your plate non-starchy vegetables, like roasted broccoli or a large salad, to accompany this meal. Be careful with sauces or glazes for the chicken, which can be hidden sources of sugar. Stick to simple herbs and spices. A 1 cup serving of farro is sufficient. It's very filling. This is a fantastic meal to have in your rotation once or twice a week. We are so close to number 1. Our next meal comes from my time in Japan, a place where longevity is a way of life. Number 2, Japanese barley and mushroom soup. The longevity elixir. This simple, nourishing soup is a perfect example of how Japanese cuisine uses food as medicine, and it's incredibly effective for diabetes. The hero ingredient is barley. It contains the highest amount of beta-glucan fiber of all the whole grains. This beta-glucan not only stabilizes blood sugar but has also been shown in studies to improve insulin sensitivity for up to 10 hours after eating. The mushrooms, particularly shiitake, are not just for flavor. They contain compounds that support the immune system and have anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is a key driver of insulin resistance and diabetic complications. The clear, savory broth, often made from kombu or dashi, provides minerals and hydration without adding unnecessary calories or carbohydrates. It's a meal that nourishes you on a cellular level. Here's how you can make a simple version at home. In a pot, simmer 1 cup of cooked pearl barley and a handful of sliced shiitake mushrooms in 4 cups of low-sodium chicken or vegetable broth. Season with a splash of low-sodium soy sauce or tamari. It's a light yet deeply satisfying soup. For a more robust version, you can add some shredded chicken, diced tofu, or wilted spinach. A small amount of grated ginger can add a warm, anti-inflammatory kick. This soup is perfect as a light dinner or a substantial lunch. It's particularly good on days when you want something easy to digest. You can enjoy this soup on its own. It's a complete, balanced meal in a bowl. Avoid adding noodles or other refined carbohydrates. The barley is the whole grain star. Be mindful of the sodium content from the broth and soy sauce. Always choose low-sodium versions. This is a soup you can enjoy several times a week. Its benefits are cumulative. And now, we've arrived at number 1. The meal that combines decades of research and delivers unparalleled benefits for your heart, your cells, and your blood sugar. Number 1, grilled salmon with wild rice pilaf. The Harvard cardiologist's plate. This meal is the pinnacle of eating for diabetic health. It's not just a meal, it's a prescription for a longer, healthier life. The unmatched power of this dish comes from the combination of omega-3 fatty acids in the salmon and the unique properties of wild rice. The omega-3s are potent anti-inflammatories that directly combat the cellular stress caused by high blood sugar, protecting your blood vessels and heart. Wild rice, which is technically a grass seed, has a lower glycemic index and more protein than brown rice. Its dark color indicates a high concentration of antioxidants, which help protect your eyes and nerves from diabetic damage. This combination is a direct intervention against the two core enemies of diabetes, inflammation and insulin resistance. The American Heart Association specifically recommends fish like salmon for diabetics precisely because of its ability to lower the risk of cardiovascular events, which are the number 1 cause of death for people with diabetes. Here is your prescription. Grill or bake a 4 to 5 ounce fillet of wild-caught salmon, seasoned simply with lemon, dill, and black pepper. Serve it alongside 1 cup of cooked wild rice pilaf, studded with toasted pecans and parsley. The rich salmon, chewy rice, and crunchy nuts create a truly satisfying meal. To elevate it further, make the pilaf with low-sodium vegetable broth instead of water and add finely chopped celery and onion for more flavor and nutrients. This is the ultimate dinner. It provides long-lasting satiety and works overnight to reduce inflammation and stabilize your morning blood sugar. The ideal pairing is a generous portion of steamed green vegetables, like asparagus or green beans. Their fiber will further support blood sugar control. Avoid heavy, creamy sauces on the salmon. A squeeze of lemon is all it needs. While incredibly healthy, salmon is still calorie-dense. Stick to a 4 to 5 ounce portion, about the size of your palm. The American Diabetes Association recommends eating fish like salmon twice a week. Make this a non-negotiable part of your routine. So there you have it. 9 powerful, simple meals. This isn't about a diet of deprivation. It's about an upgrade. It's about choosing foods that actively fight for your health, that build you up instead of tearing you down. This is about more than just numbers on a glucose meter. It's about having the energy to play with your grandchildren. It's about the peace of mind of knowing you are not a burden to your family. It's about reclaiming the joy and freedom that this disease tries to steal from you. You hold the power to change your story. Every meal is a choice, an opportunity to steer your health in a new direction. You can do this. If this information has been helpful, please consider sharing your own favorite healthy meal in the comments below. Your experience could be the inspiration someone else needs today. And don't forget to check out our playlist on the 5 best exercises to lower blood sugar for more practical ways to take control of your health. Thank you for your time. Be well.